I gotta learn Spanish. Gotta fucking learn it.
Come on, man. Get in the game. Word.
Yo.
What's happening?
Yo. What does it do? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome once again back to the Gentlemen's Club Pod, episode 13.
We getting up there, ain't we?
A little bit, man.
Hey.
You know what I mean? Hey, let's just keep riding, man.
For real.
As soon as we hit 20, we'll pop champagne or something.
I keep a bottle on deck just so you know.
These are big facts.
Got
These
one
are
on
big
ice
facts.
right now.
Right. Oh, excuse me. Shit, I gotta get like y'all, man. Get on my romantic vibe one day.
Best thing that you can do.
Okay.
Cooper Salt.
Hey,
That's the plug?
I'm telling you right now.
Okay.
Cooper Salt.
All right. No doubt.
Picked up 14 bottles the other day.
Did you really pick up 14?
It's been a little bit. I ain't been there in a minute.
That's a fucking bug in here.
Anything else that happened on that Cooper Hawks trip that you wanna?
No. Not at all. There is
I know.
nothing else.
Yo.
Y'all out for my demise or something.
No, not at all.
out of the
Not
loop,
at all,
so-
man. Not at all.
We're just going to keep moving on that one.
Right, gentlemen. How the fuck are you?
There we go. Get the volume. There we go.
Good.
Okay. Not
Not great for some personal reasons. But,
right. We've been.
but good.
You've been very busy.
Busiest man on earth.
Facts.
I'm going to just fall over one of these days.
Yeah. Let's hope not, man. Let's hope not.
Just don't do drugs.
I might need Adderall.
Anybody got the pharmacy plug
I'm
out there?
kidding.
Yeah.
Pharmacy
I'm
plug
kidding.
needed.
My bad.
I don't do drugs,
What the
kids.
fuck is Nat? Bro, we going to have to title this Nats.
I don't know how that got in here.
Yo, they're heavy though. They're like everywhere. Like at the gig, they like swarm the fucking office.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Adderall.
I was like, damn.
No, in some
do you
offices they definitely swarm like a motherfucker. They're everywhere, just like that.
Where do you work?
Right? Nah, we ain't really got much
needs an
for.
invite.
We ain't really got much for a weekend cap. We got together Sunday to
The gentlemen were together again.
Yeah, we almost fucking had to start a pod.
Dun-dun-dun. Football Sunday.
Word. Yeah, I showed up to watch a football game. That shit was wild.
You know what? When you actually hit me up, I was like, oh, is this nigga actually coming?
Yeah, I was the first one. I showed up.
say, damn, you beat everybody
I
in
kind of
this.
planned my whole day around this. I ain't gonna lie.
Hey, did Ashton beat Brian in here?
No.
Say nobody beats the white guy.
Nah.
Yeah, the white guys always.
What time did he show up? At 10?
He was here at 11:59.
I got dressed at 11.
You know what? He might have actually been here right at noon.
Oh,
He said here at 12 o'clock on the
The
dot.
only way he beat me is because I was looking for a specific beer while I was riding around getting it.
You know, y'all were back to back. Y'all
Okay.
really were.
Oh, that's perfect then.
Damn.
All right, cool. I'm the man still. But yeah, we got together, man. Enjoyed some fucking delicious fucking food.
Oh yeah.
Zach's wife made, what was it, a strawberry bunt cake?
I think that one was a blueberry bun cake. I don't remember which one it was. I ain't had none of that shit.
Shout out to fucking Mrs. Future Jordan for making a fire bunt cake, seasoning all the meats. It was fucking.
Y'all know that to go plate I made?
What happened? You left it, didn't you?
Fucking dog ate it.
Hey, that's payback. That's payback. For those,
I'm not a dog killer.
For those who
but
don't
I
know,
almost was.
For those who don't know, Josh was dog sitting throughout the remainder of our Sunday.
It was doggy daddy.
I was doggy daddy.
Yo, that shit.
And the dog had a good ass day, and that's how the fucking dog repays me.
Yeah, she had a full ass yard to run around in and shit.
Bruh.
It's rough, man.
Yeah, man.
It's fucked up.
I bet she enjoyed the fuck out of that plate.
Bro, I was going for 5 minutes. She ate everything on the plate, bone included.
Yeah. Oh shit.
Wings, all that shit. I was like, that shit was spicy. Your ass ain't burning up.
That's fucked
I
up.
know her ass was on fire.
She ain't
rough,
care.
man.
She ain't care.
You know, fuck. I came back. I looked. I said, I can't be in here right now. It's gonna be a dead ass
He
dog.
said, "I'm gonna do something that I can't take back."
It was interesting to see you in that space. I never seen you be a dog dad before.
Oh yeah,
That's actually one of his most comfortable spaces.
Really?
I'm very comfortable in dad mode.
So,
Oh, really?
before
No babies, no babies on the way.
Before we go any further, I am hoping that this all goes the way that I plan it to go.
Okay.
And you will be seeing this podcast in a slightly different format with some noticeable difference as far as logo and title spaces and etc. We're doing a little bit of a facelift.
The Gentlemen's Club is changing.
Facts.
The club is changing. So for those that have been here from the early beginnings, I mean, we're only at episode 13, but those that have been here from the beginning, you're going to notice. Shut up. You're going to notice the difference.
Can we get a Instagram live version of you right now?
Can we get an Instagram? I don't have a device to get on live.
You don't have a phone over there?
Dude, you know how much shit I have over
Zach
here right
has
now?
like 15 devices hooked up for my Instagram live world.
Oh shit! I'm gonna try to
Got 5
do this right
phones
now.
and 2 iPads.
Hey, if something dead, if this is dead, I'm not getting on.
It's okay.
But anyway, I wanna take the moment to shout out to the person responsible for all these changes. Her name is Jill. She is the owner and creator of Acorn House.
Yes.
Shout out Jill.
Yeah, shout out Jill. Follow her on Instagram, Acorn House LLC.
Very talented.
Jill, we love everything that you did.
Talented.
1000%.
Like,
Looks beautiful.
beyond incredible. I think that all of us have enjoyed what we've seen so far, and we look forward to the rest of this. I gotta find somewhere to prop this now.
There you go, bud.
This ain't gonna work.
There it is.
All right, so you gotta accept me.
Hey, reject him though. Make him try it again.
I was about to.
Hey, I'm not gonna try again. So again, shout out to Jill for all your hard work. We really do appreciate it. Thank you for being holy fuck.
That is you, brother.
Man, you guys really gotta.
No, that was
You guys gotta account for that shit, man. Act
I
like you've
turned it
been here
down.
before.
I turned
right?
it down before we got on camera.
Jesus.
Shit, didn't want to go. So.
Oh god.
So since we're talking about Instagram,
While we're talking about Instagram, how convenient.
If she dies, she dies.
We were fucking talking about filters.
yeah.
I fucking hate them. Let me get my pitchfork ready, fam, because I'm here.
All right, tell me why.
Okay.
Tell me why.
Genuinely,
Yes.
it's fucking false advertisement.
Ooh, you sound. It's a little hostility
A
there.
little bit.
You sound hurt.
A little bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Talk about it, King.
Nigga, I've been catfished before.
Damn. Oh, we gonna hit it all today.
I mean, I'm just being honest. And I understand that, let me take the responsible approach first, right?
Okay.
I realize that the internet is a fun place and it gives people,
It's a home away from home.
yeah, it's a fucking avatar and it's a step into fucking transhumanism if we want to go there. But hey, we won't
Motherfuckers are
go
creating
there.
Characters these days.
Basically, but it's so, I can't, me personally, with me being, thinking that what I'm seeing is what I'm getting. I came into the internet world that way, right? But that's not really the case.
The thing about social media right now is people's ability to portray themselves in their best light.
Yeah, and you're projecting a reality that might not actually be what it is.
It's a very false reality.
Yeah. So the whole filter thing, I've always had my issues with it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Even going back to the fucking Snapchat days.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it's fam. When I see this picture of you and how good you look without any blemishes or anything like that, that might pique my interest.
Yeah.
Now that I'm interested, when I see you, it's a different thing. It's just, I don't think it's a good way to set off. Like every interaction that you have with a woman from this point on is a fucking blind date if we're keeping it a buck. It has the potential to be. You know what I'm saying? You're not actually getting the person that you're looking at. And that could go for guys too.
So do you think that, in today's world, there aren't a lot of people that are authentic?
I think we're in the most artificial time period ever. Bro, like if you knew how many people I came into contact with who portray themselves, and this is somewhat separate from the filter thing, but people who portray themselves to live this lifestyle or be this way. Yo, there used to be women I used to think was way out of my fucking league.
No. I don't want to say this, but I'm going to say it.
Say it.
No woman is out of anybody's league.
True. Okay, true. That's fair. But do you realize how many times I might not have shot a shot or might might not have shown interest.
That's more reason to shoot the shot.
Hey,
No, trust me. I know that now.
hey, Ash, shoot your shot.
Oh, no.
You know, he may not be used to being a shooter.
Hey,
You know what?
I forgot.
I forgot too, but I thought about it today.
Club meeting after this.
Copy that.
Side
Copy that.
convo.
Copy that.
Combo alert.
But
Nigga, all of us have side convo. Shut up.
but bro, that's just something that genuinely happens all the time, and I get it, man. You're looking for a certain thing that you're trying to attract.
Yeah.
But let's say that whatever it is that you're trying to attract, once they come into contact with you, and you aren't what you advertised,
You can't live up to the hype.
yeah. And that I don't know, and I know a lot of people don't care. I understand that people they're aiming for better things. They're promoting different things. Internet is being used more so as a tool now than it ever was before. Beforehand, I can't lie, I had a major gripe with it. I had big issues because it's like, fam, I'm not even getting the real you. And then when I actually get you, it's like, damn, you don't look like this. You don't live like this.
You liked all the pictures of her on the boat, huh?
You didn't
Yo,
see
the
the
pictures,
Photoshop marks.
the pictures on the boat be hidden. But
Bro,
now
there's so
you
many things that come into play with taking photos as far as like,
And now-
you see our setup right here. Right? But we got mad lights in this motherfucker. Lighting is very crucial.
That's true.
Angles are very important.
That's true. And
Motherfucker, somebody worked really hard on this setup.
Right,
They
facts.
don't know. They don't know what's behind the camera.
A lot goes into play.
True.
You know,
and I get it, bro. Even did you guys see the tweet that was floating around where you had the girl? She's taking a picture and she's on a plane, right? Or it looks like she's on a
Yeah.
plane.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And
I
then
saw that.
you know what I mean? And then
Yeah.
the whole background, it's a setup, and it's like, bro, that's some LA
It's literally
shit.
it's a studio.
Yeah, that's
it's the same shit as like music.
Yeah.
Like people portray these images that they are not.
That's the reality that we live in, and that's
I'ma do it.
That shit makes it so rough.
I'm gonna buy the Lambo. I mean, rent it.
That shit.
If we got a flex,
I just
Hey, man,
don't get it.
if we gonna get the views,
I can't imagine. I imagine that
if we
shit
gonna
would
get
be
the, if we
exhausting.
gonna get the views, we gotta get on some kind of way.
See the thing.
So let's.
Niggas is afraid to take the risk. We gotta take the risk.
I get it. I promise you, I get it. I get it.
Look, the way I look at it, man, is like there's a certain code that you live by, and
Yeah.
like some of the shit
I
is
don't
like
want the Bentley truck, by the way. That's
some of the stuff
want
is
that Ben
some of the
Taylor.
stuff is just
Just for the
clown.
video.
It's just clown cornball shit.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely.
Okay.
Like,
Quick question. Quick question.
Go for it. Go for it.
For people who don't like, let's say that, okay, we all know the profiles where all they do is take pictures of like themselves at their best looking or what they feel like is their best looking.
Yeah, their
you're,
angles.
you know what I mean? You're photoshopping.
angles.
Yeah, we've never seen you without makeup. We have no idea what you look at. If they're not bringing something behind the attention to draw the eyes, what is that? Is that an addiction to likes? Like, what is that? And I'm genuinely asking because I don't know. And maybe, you know, some women, if you guys hear this, you guys can give me an idea of what the purpose is because, you know, I'm a natural guy. I'll be on Instagram or Facebook and I'm just trying to understand what's the purpose of, like, there's some women who are ambassadors for Fashion Nova.
Yeah.
There's certain women who have a product. I understand. Bring eyes if you're trying to promote or sell
the
something.
brand.
But what is the purpose outside of that? Is that just a feeling of, oh, 300 people liked my picture?
attention seeking.
I'm
It's
asking.
attention seeking.
It's validation.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's not just a woman thing. Men feel that way too.
Look, listen. Not saying that it is. I'm just only speaking
A
from my
light skinned
perspective.
brother
of what I
right
see.
here. It's attention seeking.
Preach.
Okay, I can respect that. We appreciate your honesty, brother.
Absolutely.
Thank you. Thank you. Welcome.
I have a platform, I have a voice, but
Right.
understand though, in that platform, I do utilize it to be real, and I think a lot of people appreciate
As you should.
the stuff that I put out for the authenticity. of
Okay.
it.
That's fair. I can respect that.
Because I'm not just out here just trying to look a certain way or whatever the case may be. I'm out here trying to drop some gems.
Okay.
I want you to
And
leave my
I'll- and
page
I'll-
and know some shit.
Yeah, I won't take that away from you. That is something that I can respect.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm the only person that's gonna admit to the whole catfish situation. Like,
I've been catfished several times.
I think all of us have been catfished.
I think
All right,
catfish, if you haven't been catfished in this world, you haven't lived.
You haven't put yourself out there.
Yeah, you kind of under a rock. So
That's fair.
Like yeah.
Yeah.
I'm curious. It'd be real interesting to talk with somebody who portrays that look, and then their experience with somebody who was disappointed with what they actually got in person.
I think you're probably going to get a wide range of answers, because depending on the person that they're dealing with, the interaction is either going to be, oh, hell no,
or fuck it, I'm here.
Right, yeah, let me get through this and see where this goes.
It plays back into the angles game. Like,
angles
women
took
know
off
how
for
to
2020.
How to do that little leg thing and shit.
Why do they do that though? Because
so their booty look bigger.
It doesn't,
and so they might slim back their stomach or whatever the case may be.
Okay.
You know, I don't know what.
Give them that snatched look.
Snatched.
Yeah.
I mean, you seen the waist trainers, bro.
I have.
You see, waist trainers is a game
That
changer.
shit moving their intestine all over the place.
Bro.
It's like pregnancy.
But the thing is, you know what I'm thinking, bro? You know what I'm thinking? Men need to create some kind of brand. We can make other men look better. Because women got all this shit.
Yeah, they got like Facetune, every Photoshop app in the world.
Men don't care. And there's some ugly guys out here that may need the support.
Here's
I do.
the thing, man.
I don't mean to call anybody ugly.
I'm
Here's-
super
but I'm just
ugly.
saying.
I'm super
Here's the
ugly, and I need it.
I'm bald.
ugly men. We just live in our.
Yeah, we just embrace that shit. Like, I mean, Zach
talking
it's like
about
the
we
picture is a
like he
picture.
ugly. Zach, shut up.
Oh no,
Hey, you sexy, nigga. You heard what your man say? He said you
Pause.
sexy. I was trying to interpret. My bad.
There's a reason y'all are on the camera and I'm not.
Zach don't want to do his hair every week. That's all right.
It's tough,
I
man.
want to say.
Every week. I know what it is.
Hey, I can appreciate the honesty, man.
I gotta cut my hair every Tuesday and Friday.
It's rough, man.
But you cut your hair yourself. It's a lot easier for you. I have a barber.
Yeah.
I almost had a whole.
I'm thankful for my barber.
Whoa.
I almost had a whole nother side alley that I
want to
wanted.
hear. I'm interested.
Have you ever been involved with a woman who was not heavy into the whole makeup and the superficial look that's popularized nowadays, and then she gravitates towards it more?
While you're like,
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
Nah.
That honestly, and
Yes.
this is gonna sound terrible.
I have.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
I have. I wasn't with there.
Yo,
let
let me preface this with saying that women, I understand that you guys only do it for yourselves,
And that's
it is not for us.
That was her whole point. Is she
Ashley,
did it
it's
for
not,
herself.
It's not for you.
But you know, it was another girl that put her onto it. Like,
Okay, but
wearing
I got
the fake eyelashes.
But I got a quick question though.
Wearing the fake
Is
eyelashes.
that not
I don't do the forks.
in a sort of parallel or a comparison? Is that not the same way when a guy wants to take a girl out and he wants to present himself as if having all of this money? He might borrow his friend's car, condo, place, access to a specific venue or restaurant, but you're not really living that way. And then when you choose to pursue something further with this person and you realize this is not actually you, is that not the same deception?
It is. Women lie with looks and men lie with finances.
Okay. I can respect that.
But I think it's more disrespectful for a man to lie about his finances than a woman to lie about
Hey, I 100%.
I can agree with that.
I 100% agree with that.
But
I don't think the same
Because
are
it's-
treated the same.
here's
It
the thing.
takes a lot more work to lie about your finances.
Okay, but I got a
it
question.
does.
I got a question.
It's a lot of thought process.
Yo, but
that
hold
goes
on.
into that.
So let's say that I'm perusing the gram per usual, right? Interested in a woman. This is how she looks, right? So we're spending most of our time going out. Let's say that
You send me all the likes.
yeah. But let's say that from that point on, you guys pursue something, you guys spend time together, but then you see her without makeup and without looking good, and your attraction level drops significantly.
Man, y'all got to stop being so damn shallow.
If you can't love her at her best, I know, but listen. I'm only asking a question because I
Yeah.
feel like this is something that men actually do
My
go
food's
through.
here, by the way.
Yeah,
But here's the thing, and
Your attraction level changes based off of her face being on a pillow in the morning.
yeah, that could be a really big thing. Because I mean, you got to realize, I feel like my big thing when I was being interested in women, I was interested in how they looked without makeup, because that's your base level that I
that's
can
base.
You know what I mean? That's where the attraction starts with me personally.
That's base.
So without, if I'm cool, then with, it's great. But if I see you at the best and then I find out what it looks like later, is that not a risk? Is that not something that men take a risk on, and that women also risk themselves? Because from that point, if the attraction goes, then I have to like you for who you are.
I think that's why it's important, and Yuri said the same thing, for you to see the woman without her makeup as soon as possible.
I love that
really,
shit.
really early, and that's
the goal.
Possible.
That's another reason
without
why
her hair, without her wig, you gotta see her without that shit. You gotta see her without them tracks. You gotta see the real root facts of a woman.
Facts.
And if you can't fuck with that, because that's what you gotta roll over.
I think that's why
in the morning with the bonnet on.
Here's the thing, especially in a long-term relationship, and I'm talking about marriage, I'm talking about 30, 40, 50 years.
Yeah.
The looks go away.
That's the important part.
So if you can't deal with her without her looks,
Right.
you might want to think about it twice.
That's fair. I think that's why I had such. Remember when
It's okay, bro. It's okay to be single your whole life.
Yeah, I'm looking forward
If
to
need
it.
be, yeah.
I'm looking forward to it.
Okay. You get older, but the women stay the same age. It's fine.
Yo, but remember I had that campaign, Zach, I think it's when I first met you guys. I had that campaign where I was against makeup so heavy.
I remember because like the women that I was around at that time
You used to talk shit about it, right?
Mad shit. Mad shit. It's like, Ashton shouldn't be saying this. Who the fuck does he think he is? I just be staring like, hey,
I'm an ugly ass dude who don't wear no makeup. That's who the fuck I am. But
that's why I said we got to bring out a men's makeup line.
No, because
Rihanna is gonna beat us to it.
Yeah, for sure. I wouldn't doubt that at all. I think she's definitely gonna hit that song.
Like she done came up with the underwear line. The line is all that.
I think they got Fenty for men, don't they?
They do.
There's Fenty for men.
It's coming.
Look, that's a bag. I don't mind being an ambassador.
Rihanna's.
I ain't pretty, but I can model. I'm all right.
Well, send her an email.
Yeah,
that's a good idea. Thanks, guys. I'm
never
gonna switch my
know,
Instagram over to a business Instagram, and we straight, right?
Yeah.
Yours isn't already.
My bad. Sorry.
Get up, man. Get to the times, man.
Sorry.
I've been monetizing for years.
Sorry,
Man.
Sorry.
Same here.
What else is going on outside of fucking filters?
How do you feel about Instagram in a relationship?
Instagram in a relationship?
Yeah.
Explain.
Yeah, please do, because you're not gonna like my theory. You're not gonna like what I got.
Do you think that Instagram is detrimental to a relationship? Do you think that it changes the dynamic of a relationship?
I strongly agree. If I've ever been in a serious relationship with a woman, she is blocked on all social media accounts.
Oh, you don't follow her?
Not at all.
You a wild motherfucker, man.
I'm psycho.
Like, how did you get this shit off?
Wait a minute. He said what?
Dead ass.
Where's my pen and paper?
Yes.
No, don't write that down. It would not work.
No, but
hey, notice it's the single nigga at the table.
Facts.
Check this out. Well, let's get through that.
Okay,
thought, but I got another question.
But here's the thing. I do understand that. I know that the wave is now for it to be more healthy to be on social media. But then there's one of those things I see floating around as just like you guys are in a relationship, but he never likes your pics, and I think that's where I started.
He never posts you.
Never posts you. Never likes your pics. Never comments. I don't believe in the idea of having to
keep up with what people's expectations of what your fucking relationship should be.
Especially when I'm a guy who's so against how social media can draw you in so heavily. And I've seen so many men and women in relationships, and the woman and or guy is so consumed by TikTok, Instagram, and it's just like, I'm sitting next to you, you're holding your phone, and you say, did you like my post? Did you see my post?
Fuck your post.
Nigga, that's why, to be honest with you, that's where it started. Like when our conversations of us both holding our phone in our hands, and we're sitting next to each other.
Yeah.
And you're trying to talk to me about something that we're all online. Did you see my post today? And you want to talk about what was said online. And it's just like, no, I saw it. And it's just like, now you're looking at me crazy. Like, you didn't like it. You didn't laugh. You didn't say anything. I saw it. I'll talk to you in person when I fucking see you when I get home.
How do you feel about like a lot of guys in her comments or liking her post?
To be honest with you,
90-10.
To be real with you,
90%.
That used to be a potential trigger for me.
You got to be solid. You got to be solid.
You have to be secure all the way through. Because guess what? When you're going through a real situation at home, and a lot of people use social media as a tool to get back or take shots or make their partner feel a way if they also are feeling a way.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? So guess what? Guess what I'm going to eliminate? We're never even going to have that situation.
See, the problem with social media and relationships is
they older women.
Facts. Hey, pound it, brother. We're going to be pounding it all night.
If you date older women,
Pause. We're going to be dapping up. Just dap me, bro.
Wait, hold on. I don't remember which button this is.
Never mind.
That was the right one. You're right.
You reach, though. You reach too much, though. Don't tell your arm when you're reaching like that, bro. All right? Just keep it light. Anyway.
Zach is staring him down.
I will go crazy.
I know. I want no smoke.
Zach was mid-thought, but I'm going to go ahead and take over a little bit. How do you feel about like your girl having a Snapchat?
Look, I'm aware.
There's a lot of trickery goes down in Snapchat.
Check this out. Snapchat, it's almost like the same. It's the same thing as OnlyFans, because it started off with great intentions. What it was used for is different. If I engage with a woman and she only talks to me on Snapchat, I'm immediately questioning the situation.
Oh yeah, there's some type of
absolutely. Yep, you already know what it is.
Absolutely.
So
keep it on the down low.
Hey, you know what? Yeah.
Hey. Yeah. I already know.
Nobody.
Yeah, it's rough, man. It's rough, bro. I just don't play with the whole social media thing.
I don't do the Snapchat shit, man.
I personally, I don't use Snapchat. People send me snaps all the time. I won't open them for like days at a time. Like it's intentionally like I don't use this platform.
I can't lie to you. When I get back on Snapchat, it feels like going to that hole in the wall bar that is scummy that you shouldn't go to. But you do.
Sure. It's like there's some underhanded shit going on.
But at the same time, there are still a lot of people. We started there. That was our, you know what I mean? You got to think, when we were kicking it, fam, all we did was talk and use Snap.
Actually, back then I didn't use Snapchat. I refused to. Okay. Because I looked at it as that's the app to cheat.
Got you. Well, Zach's always been better than us, so.
Never. Never.
Zach Jesus.
I don't know. I get it, man. But the whole social media thing, I did that in the water from the beginning.
So let's segue a little bit here. We're at a unique point in our podcast where normally we'd be getting ready to take a break.
Really? We ain't got to do that shit no more.
Commercial time.
We don't. Now this file sharing shit on my end is going to be difficult labor, but hey, we'll deal with that.
Yeah, for sure. We don't got to go too long, though.
Let's segue into the thing that caught all of our attention on social media.
Which was?
One Tory Lanez.
Okay.
I'm actually going to turn this off because I can hear echo.
Okay.
That's fine. I'll keep mine, but it's just because people are watching.
Yo, we about to get into the Tory Lanez situation?
We are.
Okay, cool. Let me preface this with this statement right here.
My phone about to die too, but
bummer, dude. I personally do not give a fuck about this situation, right?
I don't either.
Okay, just want to make this clear. And the whole getting caught up in the whole celebrity thing and picking a side, trying to be a part of cancel culture, I don't give a fuck about that.
Okay.
Now, period. We're separating.
Period.
Going forward,
gotta hit the
period. Ding.
Gotta do this.
Going forward,
That's how they do it, bro.
I still believe that protecting black women is important.
Before we get into this conversation, let's make that abundantly clear.
Protecting black women is the most important, because the things that they do for us and protecting other black men, even though there seems to have been such a big war between black men and black women, it's still there. It's like a code of honor. It's built into them. They're upstanding. They do things that other men don't do. We're seeing more black women hold it down and be more solid for men in the past year, especially in 2020, more than anybody else. So that's another statement that I stand behind and fully support, right? Yeah. Period. From this point,
you gotta hit period. That's how you do it.
No, I'm not doing that. That shit feel weird. But going, all right, so period there. Going forward, I'm going to be completely objective in this conversation.
Okay.
That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to, every position that you guys might have, I'm going to have a thought, an idea, something that I'm going to add to that situation to get you guys to look at it in a different perspective. Because I know.
Period.
You might as well at this point.
He might as well. I'm gonna get her to do it.
but seriously. Because I know that the situation is very emotional.
Okay.
And I know that stems from so many men not protecting black women or supporting women, being misogynistic, abusing their power, being toxic. Niggas been rapping about using, abusing, and treating black women so shitty and poorly for such a long period of time that it would be nice if the roles were reversed or if black women were treated so much better. I know that for a fact. Those are my own words about it.
Thanks.
Go forward though. Share your thoughts and things, gentlemen.
So what night was this? Was this Friday night? This was Thursday night.
Thursday night.
This was Thursday night. Tory Lanez posts on his Instagram, Twitter that
he was going live.
He was going to.
He said 9. He didn't say he was going live. He said 9 p.m. I've been quiet for too long. Actually, can we try to find it? You keep please, talking. I'm gonna try to find this shit.
Something along the lines at 9 p.m. Pacific time. I'm going to set the record straight.
Right. I ain't even gonna find it.
Yeah, that was basically what he said.
We'll summarize.
And the three of us were having a conversation. I was like, wait, 9 o'clock. I was like, all right, well. At first I got my time zones all mixed up. I was like, oh, that's 7 o'clock our time. I'm thinking 2 hour difference. I was like, oh shit, wait, no. Pacific time, he talking West Coast time. So it's like, it's 2 hours later for us. That's 11 o'clock my time.
Right.
It did not hit me that on the East Coast, it's midnight.
Which is when music drops. Yes. So, so he ended up, everybody was I can't lie, timeline went up in fire. Everybody was responding and
we were all waiting.
Yeah, true, for sure, because a lot of people were expecting a statement for him to say something, to address the issue.
A video, something.
something. So a lot of people were saying, like, don't get on Tory's live.
We got music.
Yeah, we not interested in hearing what the fuck he got to say. It was a lot of that. And then eventually, it seemed that he dropped a project. And
they start wilding.
Yeah, he dropped a project. And it was a whole lot of fuck that. We're not interested. The timing was a very big issue that I saw a lot of people bring up. Right?
Horrendous.
Timing.
The timing is
very bad taste.
It's on the eve of Breonna Taylor not getting the justice that she oh so well deserves.
Facts.
Now I think one of you guys told me that the reason why he picked that specific date is because it was either his mom's birthday or the anniversary of his mom's passing.
Yes,
one of the two.
Yeah, one of the two.
You still have to be cognizant of the room and what's going on.
The climate.
Okay, cool.
The climate.
Yeah. Cool. And a lot of people were saying that. Excuse me. A lot of people were saying, read the room.
Especially with the subject at hand.
You're talking about a black woman, right?
You're specifically talking about
very sensitive.
You're talking about a black woman and her how she's being victimized, and you're basically trying to silence her plights. Okay. So that's where a lot of people had an issue. That's where I personally had an issue.
Okay.
How many tracks was this?
It was long. I don't think I got
like
all the way
17
through
tracks.
Yeah, let me.
I got through that one bop that he did that sounded like Chance the Rapper song.
I'm not,
and I was like, yo.
Now check this out.
But he was talking big shit.
Yo, the first track he came out swinging. 17 songs.
He came out swinging the whole thing.
Yep.
And I'm like, bro.
But I will say this.
That's the approach. This is not rap beef. Y'all were in love.
I personally
relationship.
I'm out, y'all.
Did
not listen to a single second of this because it is insensitive on so many different levels.
I agree with you 1,000% on that.
Even if, and I'll even play devil's advocate to a degree, even if the allegations are not true, that you did not do what you are accused of doing, the way you decided to defend yourself is the worst way possible because you decided to take money. A horrendous moment and monetize it.
I completely agree with you on that 1,000%, right? Let me play devil's advocate, right? Let's say that you do have an open case. And this actually happens. This is something that I see that happens a lot with men. When it comes to anything, especially if you've been involved with the law whatsoever, when it comes to a situation where you are being accused of something, most men will not say something in order to make sure that he's following orders from
Lawyer 101 is shut up.
Don't say nothing, right?
Yeah, especially if you're guilty.
Okay, cool. Yeah. So I got a question. Why it's difficult to have this conversation?
Sure.
Because being objective, right? That means I'm not taking either side. Looking at the facts of. Was Meg wrong for speaking about it because she succumbed to internet pressure? That was the thing that was going on. If Tory allowed every narrative in the world to be said, didn't say a single word, Meg responded to internet pressure. That was one of the main things that she responded to.
That's the culture today.
It wasn't. No, I'll correct that. Meg wasn't responding to
not necessarily, not solely
us. It was these narratives of she's lying.
True.
None of that shit happened.
True, and what she was saying was going on behind the scenes where she said Tory's people.
Cares?
But hold on a second.
If they together, especially, she should have.
But listen. But we'll get to that in a second.
Wait. If you're together with somebody and they shoot you in the foot, your feelings may change.
Okay, cool. Let me
stay objective. For the world to know.
True, but let me stay objective. Let's say that if we're going from whatever his narrative might be.
Yeah, because he said he didn't shoot her.
That's what I'm saying.
In the first song, he said, "I didn't shoot you."
So
why are you doing this for clout?
But check this out though. If you're in a relationship with somebody and you think that they shot you, and then the world is saying, "Nah, bitch, you lying," and then you hear in the background that his people are going to these blogs and saying that wasn't the case, but you feel like this person shot you, nigga. I was fucking you on the low. How? Naturally, she will respond the way that she responded, correct?
That, and you can also say communication broke down, and that shouldn't have happened.
True. Quick question. Have you guys ever been in a situation where the woman thought you did some shit that you didn't do?
When does that not happen?
Okay, but I
might wake up out of a dream and be like, "You fucking cheated on me."
Let me be clear. Let me be clear that this is not a comparison whatsoever. Right?
No, these are
separate. But this is the only way that we can relate is by getting close to certain scenarios. We are not at all comparing these situations whatsoever.
But I'm not going on social media with
this.
That.
Is what
what she does.
There's multiple things that are different from our day-to-day lives.
True.
Right? These are both superstars. That's name is being drugged through every tabloid, whatever you want to call it.
Turn it off.
But
it's hard to do that.
And a lot of people that are in Hollywood know how to do that.
First off, but I feel like she is in the middle of a press run for a big ass joint that she just put out with Cardi B.
I know, but
they were most likely at a wrap up party for.
Cardi is carrying the weight. Cardi got it. But Cardi got that whole track on lock.
Let's add more context to that.
Because she just filed divorce. She got the whole narrative.
Meg is a superstar. You don't.
They were still rapping WAP. They didn't care about Tory shooting her.
No, but that's the thing. The information about WAP happened before.
Exactly.
Okay.
The song, the video, etc. Yeah, that happened before, but the incident happened in close proximity to that whole thing.
Yeah, they went back to Kylie's house. Tory was in the pool with Kylie. They was flirting or whatever. This is what Tory said in the song.
Allegedly.
And she got mad.
Here is why I'm shooting Meg some bail is because Meg didn't immediately come out and speak.
She was still protected, which is a very big point that needs to be pointed out. She was, because initially when the reports came out, they said that she said that she stepped on some glass. So, and from what we're guessing, she was protecting everybody that was involved because of the climate in today's country when it comes to black people, a gun being anywhere near or not even near a vehicle. And the way that situation happened. So it wasn't until she got to the hospital and she had her surgery and doctors found bullet fragments in her feet that she had to come out with what actually happened.
No, actually, that's not even the case. She still didn't say shit. She didn't say a word. She finds out later that the police already had a witness for the whole fucking situation. So all the police's information that they got, the whatever intel, whatever case that they built up against Tory,
right?
That didn't come from Meg. They got that from a separate witness altogether.
Okay. And all right, so even so, you have that report, right? I have the information I gathered. You have the information that you gathered. We're still talking about a situation that we do not have all the details of. They're both keeping things out of the situation because, one, it's an open case. You shouldn't be fucking talking about it anyway, period.
Both of their lawyers are telling them to shut the fuck up. I promise you that.
In one of the songs, Tory did say that he didn't shoot her and that somebody else shot her.
So there were a total of 4 people in the car.
Right.
There were a total of 4 people in the car.
Right. It was a tussle.
It was Megan.
Right. Security guard.
It was Tory. It was Tory's security guard. And it was Meg's best friend.
Right.
So immediately when Tory said 2 things, and this is why it makes it really hard for him to believe him. First off, he said that somebody else shot her. And second off, he said, did she even really get shot? Pick one.
Well, here's the thing. One thing he definitely addressed on the album is he did question if she was actually shot because of the whole how your foot holds so many bones and tendons. And I think
somebody told Tory that. Tory didn't know that shit.
Look, we can only guess here.
He building this.
I'm holding the objective side. We can only guess here because we don't have all the information.
So here's the ironically, this is the easiest thing because the 3 other people that are in the car besides Megan got booked that night.
Right.
They all got arrested.
Right.
Tory, Meg's friend, and the security guard all got booked.
Right.
Yep.
So you know what happens when you pull the trigger on a gun? There's residue left on your hand.
Gunshot residue.
There's gunshot residue left on your hand. Exactly. You can't fake that.
Right.
So one of them has that.
Right. One of them is responsible.
That is the sole piece of evidence
that we need.
That the police need.
True. Okay, but all right, so can I throw in some hypotheticals, some what ifs, right? Let's say that Megan isn't necessarily wrong. She just might be mistaken from the scenario, right?
I mean, look, everybody was intoxicated, high, drunk, whatever the case may be.
That's important to add to the situation.
So, you know, your reality of the story may not be 100% the story. What you thought the argument was about may not be what the argument is about. What you thought you saw, what
3
you
sides.
thought you heard.
That's what he said.
3 sides to every story.
You don't even know the truth.
Being said, Tory said, I didn't shoot her. So when everybody says, oh, Meg's friend shot her, Tory's response to that is, oh, no, she didn't shoot her. So either Tory is lying and he shot her, or Tory's security guard shot him.
Of course the security guard shot him. That's the easiest fall. They tried to do that in the T.I. situation. T.I. just ain't had security with him. And the police was on his ass.
But regardless, here's the thing, and I said this before. This happened in Hidden Hills. The police aren't going to just let this go. Whoever's got that gun residue on their hands,
right,
is going to face some kind of consequences. I'm not necessarily saying jail time unless it's the security guard. That nigga going to jail. Yeah. But somebody is going to deal with some level of punishment.
Definitely some community service.
And here's the thing. The thing that personally, the more I dug into the situation, just what I respect Meg's music and everything that she's got going on, and I've been a fan of Tory's for a little bit. Doesn't the way that the situation was handled because of her response to internet pressure and everything that might have been going on in the background, you're telling us something that happened, but it hasn't been proven yet. Like, it doesn't bother you guys that we're not getting the whole story, but you guys are giving us some of it. So now we're all speculating, running back and forth, and it's cancel Tory, and it's like, oh no, Meg's lying. Like, all of that back and forth, all that bullshit, getting caught up in that shit pissed me off.
For sure.
Like, I don't give a fuck about none of this.
It's one of those situations where it's like, you may not necessarily want to take the time out of your day to care for it, but because it is a black woman and because
1,000%,
their plight is often ignored by black men specifically.
I agree.
I have to go out of my way to care.
Look, 1,000%,
and I'm not upset about that.
I'm not mad about that at all. The only thing I'm mad about is because this is being held in the court of public opinion instead of in an actual court. I'm upset about how this is being handled on both sides, because how this situation is affecting everybody.
Well,
you can't reverse that.
In today's society, it's guilty until proven innocent.
Right. That's what I'm saying. The
public light goes.
That's what I'm saying.
As far as like these rape allegations and shit like that. So when somebody come out saying some wild shit, they automatically say they right.
And that's what I said. And I misspoke. I'm not upset about what happened or anything like that. I'm upset about this cancel culture and the way that we are so quick to pass judgment on people for situations that we were not there for and that we don't know anything about.
I think that we, as a society, we should all practice patience in figuring out the details of the story.
I agree.
I do feel like there is enough detail in this story to figure out one way or another.
At the end of the day, a black woman was hurt. Period.
Right.
So
right.
that I understand that. That's definitely
she should be protected.
1,000%.
Period.
That's good. I know you know that's the fucking episode.
Period.
Damn it.
Oh, you didn't read your text.
Period.
Right. Regardless, like I said, if Tory is innocent, then I will apologize to a degree.
I got a question. I got a quick question.
Yeah.
Sure.
What if it turns out that this is a hypothetical, I don't give a fuck what happens with Tory as far as his innocence or him being guilty. If he's guilty, I would like him to receive all the consequences of it.
All the smoke.
All the smoke. That's genuinely how I feel. If he is proved to be innocent, let's say the situation is completely out of his control.
Sure.
How does his future go from that point?
Chris Brown.
I think so too.
No, because Chris Brown was guilty.
Chris Brown was guilty, but how long did it take for him?
It took Chris Brown a long time.
I agree.
We didn't get the full story until like 10 years later,
which is usually how it goes.
And Chris Brown still admitted that he was wrong.
Yeah.
Okay. Both parties admitted they were wrong.
Another conspiracy theory that was flying around. How do you guys feel about, because a couple months before this, Tory was having label issues and was threatening to expose certain things about his label.
This is great.
And then finally gets out.
Publicity for him.
Gets his masters.
If it would have went differently, this would have been perfect.
And gets out of the situation.
And Tory was at an all-time high. Nobody in the music industry was having a better year than Tory Lanez.
Facts.
And everything.
Yeah.
Everything he touched was gold.
He was getting bags when people were struggling to make money.
Yeah.
Yes.
So yeah, I will say that if in some strange way Tory is vindicated from all these allegations,
right,
then he'll be just fine.
I think so too.
But I am still going to hold him accountable for this super shitty rollout of proving your innocence.
I agree. I do agree. What's your theory, real quick?
Drake has something to do with this.
No, Drake wrote one of those.
Leave Aubrey out of this.
Yeah, we can't turn it down. Tory got too high. Tory got too high. He had to turn Tory down. He knew Tory was coming.
He called Kylie.
Hey, he called the security.
I am not. I am not allowing this.
All right, they are friends. Him and Kylie.
Right. Going forward though,
Drake is friends with everybody.
Kiki, do you love me? You forgot who Kiki was.
That's a messy situation.
Y'all was all singing that song, not knowing who the fuck Kiki was.
True.
Everybody thought Kiki was Kim.
Right.
Oh, it is.
We'll come
That's
back.
the biggest shot.
We'll come back to that.
That is the biggest shot at any. Okay.
We'll come back to that. But going forward, man, I do hope that the truth does come to light. I hope that what actually happened does come to light. as far as I'm concerned, everybody is still standing and siding with Megan. I'm with them. I'm not against people taking a step away from that situation, believing the black woman first. Somebody was hurt, somebody was injured, somebody was shot.
Yeah.
I believe we're standing with that side until something is proved.
Yeah.
But to be real with you, as a fan of just music in general, I don't want any half truths. I don't feel like either one of them should have said a fucking word.
Oh,
I don't think that.
I need my cred, by the way.
That's true. I can't lie. You've been right twice.
No, you absolutely are. You absolutely.
I told y'all he was going to talk about this shit in music.
Yeah. But check this out. I have an idea for that too, though. Yeah. To be real with you, if all I know is grind and hustle, and I have a situation that I cannot come out publicly and speak about, all I know is grind and hustle. I just became independent.
No one can stop you.
Fam, I mean, but to be real with you, there's a lot of situations I haven't spoke on to a lot of other people.
Same.
You put it in the music. Genuinely, that especially. Why you looking like that, man?
For legal reasons, I don't do that just in case.
But at the same point, if that's your passion, especially if you're going to take the side that is innocent.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. All of his actions are coming from a guy who is innocent, and you're being blackballed. All of your people are no longer fucking with you. People that you were fucking with you are no longer fucking with you.
He can't come at Baylani like that, bro.
Yeah, he came at Kehlani. He came at JoJo. He came at Rick Ross on the internet. He came at Bun B. He came at Maul from the podcast. He came at everybody who
he messing with the wrong one with Rick Ross. He be in Miami too much, man.
Yeah, true.
To be saying shit about Rick Ross.
You can't go to Miami and talk shit about Rick Ross.
True.
Them Zoes are coming.
That nigga have you chopped up in a barrel.
It's a rough situation.
Allegedly.
It's a rough situation.
Allegedly.
It's a rough situation. And even at the end of all of that, it was still bad timing. Especially when the way that we can change everything that's going on social media, uploading, all of those things, you could have changed that in a second and could have said, given everything that's going on with today's society and especially with the Breonna Taylor thing, what do you guys feel about him saying that some of the proceeds from that project are going to her foundation?
He waited until after a lot of backlash to say that, so I think it was kind of
it was a PR move.
Yeah. It was a PR move.
Okay,
Cap.
Okay. It's all in bad taste. No matter how you want to try to roll it, spin it, cover.
You're going to use the profit of slandering a black woman to protect them to the black woman. Yeah, I don't really see it working out the way that he thinks it will.
Okay, that's fair. And
I don't disagree with you, Josh. I really think it was in the moment. Oh shit, let me save some face right now.
Yeah, that's true. That's very true. We kind of got away from that question I was fucking asking. When you guys were being accused by a woman about doing something allegedly that you did not do.
I didn't do it.
But they're going all off. We talking about your friends are involved, families involved, social media is involved. Did you guys immediately come out of nowhere and hop on every platform? And I'm only asking.
Location services. iPhone has location services. I can tell you exactly where the fuck I was.
But I got a question though. How did you respond to it?
With facts.
So let's say that she posts. So let's say she throws a meme up talking about niggas ain't shit. Y'all niggas all lie. Y'all cheat. Y'all do this. Y'all don't appreciate that or whatever the case may be. It's directed towards you. Her friends all chiming in.
I don't care.
It's funny what the parents do when they get involved in the relationship shit on Facebook. Yeah. They always give off too much information.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
But check this out. Everybody's supporting.
Do I address it? Because I've had.
What did you do? Did you get on the book right behind and comment?
My last two exes have said some wild shit and probably tagged me in it.
Did you? You know what I do? Did you respond?
Damn.
You know what I do?
Yeah, Jesus.
I don't even look at that shit.
Honestly,
you ignore it?
The shit I got.
What is there for me to respond to?
Yeah. The shit I got accused
of. It's going to piss you off more for me to shut the fuck up.
The shit I got accused of, I got accused of behind closed doors, and a good friend let me know that this was happening. I actually wasn't aware of it.
Shout out to your good friend.
Shout out to
that's a real one.
Absolutely,
that's a real one.
And ironically, while they were talking about me behind closed doors, they were still trying to communicate with me like everything was kosher, and it ultimately led to me making the decision that I did in that situation. And my response to that ended up being, it's like, yo, if you really feel like this happened, then like let's then proceed.
Okay,
right? Because I am fully capable of proving my innocence. And did you rush to it though? Is a question I'm asking. Did I rush to?
Yeah. Did you rush to pleading your case right when you were being accused of something, especially when it was made social?
No, because the person that came to me, they actually knew enough about the situation, because the situation in question, I was around somebody that could prove that their timeline was off.
Okay, so I know that was a big thing that everybody was saying. It's like, no, he's definitely guilty, because when it was brought up, he didn't immediately jump out there and say, no, I didn't do this. Does that not apply? It does not apply when
I think the best thing for you to do is be quiet.
Because here's the thing. If it's a legal matter, your lawyer is always going to tell you to be quiet.
If you know the truth, why do you need to protect yourself?
Yeah, that's only objective parallel that I'm trying to bring to the table.
Why do you need to go out here and paint a different perspective?
Look, gentlemen,
if you know what the truth is, I don't give a fuck if everybody's dragging me. Let them drag me. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to create a hit. I'm not going to go out here and even say nothing about this shit. I'm going to just drop a regular ass song.
For me, in my specific situation, I decided that anybody that is going to entertain this as potential truth,
you wasn't really my people to begin with.
Exactly,
you didn't defend me.
So I'm gonna go about my life without you involved, and I'm perfectly fine with that.
Well, that was, and I bring that up because that was something that I saw online throughout this whole situation. Everybody's saying that, and it was just like, fam, to be real with you, as a man, I've had to do that multiple times. I've been accused of the craziest thing in the world, and had people that were supposed to be my people supporting that, and it was completely false. It wasn't true, but that was her truth and how she felt at the moment.
And the crazy thing is like the people that you think are your people will they'll crucify you behind closed doors and not actually have the conversation, which was like, yo, and that's what I'm hearing this shit. And that was kind of the other thing. It was like, all right, man, like once I knew that it was out there, I was like, all right, I'm hearing back from so and so. I'm hearing back from I was hearing back from enough people. It was like, yo, she running around saying this shit.
Okay. Yo, trust me, and I can understand that. But that's kind of like the point that I'm trying to give, because that's practically what he was doing. But I saw so many people have an issue with the fact that he didn't say something the same way that she did.
Sure.
So I was just trying to get an idea of how that might be from a man's mind.
I think for him, he should have did it from like a PR person. Let your PR person speak. I wouldn't even have said shit. Let them. I'd be like, PR person, this is why you get paid. Here you go. Insert yourself into the situation. Right, because it's control this dialogue, and let's get back to making music.
It's not the underhanded, talking to blogs behind closed doors. Like, release a statement on my IG. It's like, hey, you know what? At this time, I'm not willing to speak any further on the matter, but I do wish Megan
true.
The best condolences.
At the end of the day,
apologize.
Yeah, at the end of the day, all that stuff could have been handled. If you're
innocent, it's like, you know what? I apologize for whatever my part is in the situation. Though we may disagree on how everything went down, I do wish you a speedy recovery.
Yeah.
And left it at that.
Yeah, it could have been handled a lot better. And I completely agree with that. I said that from the jump. How it was handled on both sides personally was bad. How it seemed to be handled on his end, it looks terrible.
Why do women go on social media and talk shit?
Hey, hit the cue out music. Hit the cue out music.
Oh shit. Oh, we got leak.
We be back though.
I really want to know.
We be back though. We be back.
Different. Yeah, different.
Yo. Talk to me, baby. Yo, y'all ever watch a Goofy movie?
Yeah.
It's a fucking classic.
Oh, dude.
Absolutely.
Yo, Tevin Campbell.
Absolutely.
He smoked that soundtrack.
Absolutely.
Powerline?
Bro, I got the shirt, bro.
Do you really?
Yes.
I need one.
Yes,
it'll match my aquas.
Goofy movie. Honestly, it set my expectations properly for like my future school endeavors.
I got that for like my. I think I
was let down.
I got that for Christmas one year actually.
No, my life wasn't lit. That's what I mean.
Anyways, welcome back to the local artist spotlight segment. Whoop whoop. The track that we got coming up is from the Homie Q, and he really is the Homie Q. Shout out to the Homie Q.
The Homie Q.
This song is called "These Girls" off of Coffee and Cigarettes 2, I believe. He also just dropped a track.
Coffee and Cigarettes good.
Yes. If you live a certain lifestyle,
actually, coffee and cigars are fire. So
true. I was gonna say espresso and cigars.
Yeah. If you live a certain lifestyle and
that name though.
You had a rough night. If you're on a rooftop or a balcony that has a great city view, waking up at
Advil and Red Bull.
Last night was mad, bro. All of that happens. But anyways,
what's up?
This is the Homie Q. These Girls from Coffee and Cigarettes 2.
Let's get it. Some heat.
This beat smack. I can't even lie. Yeah. This beat smack. Cannot lie.
Desire when I give her all my time and backfire. Shorty looks so good, admired. Cause all I think about is these girls and 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 these girls. Then these girls drive me crazy. Everything about her so fire. Can't wait to be alone, yeah, inside her. She too bougie for the beer, she drinks cider. Every girl got a past, she left hers behind her. To me, she everything, she don't need no reminder. Got her own paper, good tree and a grinder. Shorty fucking perfect like I designed her. Got me thinking, damn, one day I might find her. Get her off my mind now, desire. When I give her all my time, it backfire. Shorty looks so good, admire. Cause all I think about is this. Get her off my mind now, desire. When I give her all my time, it backfire. Shorty looks so good, admire. Cause all I think about is these girls and 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 these girls. Then these girls drive me crazy. Hold it down, stay on her job. The weekend comes, she party hard. Got niggas trying to sell a dream. She got the vision, see the scheme. I shoot my shot, might be distorted. She so bad she can't control it. Break me off, she think I'm worth it. She a freak, I'ma record it. I gotta wonder what you thinking. Cause time ain't the same since I laid eyes on you. Heart on my sleeve, can't even lie. Is you down the rock, girl? I've been waiting on you. Get her off my mind now, desire. When I give her all my time, it backfire. Shorty looks so good, admire. Cause all I think about is this. Get her off my mind now, desire. When I give her all my time, it backfire. Shorty looks so good, admire. Cause all I think about is these girls and these girls and these girls and these.
That was the Homie Q with These Girls from Coffee and Cigarettes 2. Yo, he just dropped a single called Am I an Avenger Now, I think.
Okay.
For all my nerds who are into the superhero thing, anime and whatnot, check out the Homie Q. Follow him on Spotify. He's a good follow, man, for sure.
Yeah. Do you have any last words for us to wrap up this episode?
Last fucking
final words.
Fellas, watch out for those motherfucking filters.
I don't have to worry about filters.
Stay blessed, brother.
Yeah.
Stay blessed.
I'm gonna come clean about what's about to happen next here in a few minutes.
I know it just eats you up inside. Right? Zach has to be transparent with you guys.
The only reason why is because something did happen and we haven't spoken about it.
Okay, so we're gonna talk about it now
on this platform.
Okay,
so for reasons that we're not gonna explain, we don't have time to sit and meet next week to do this podcast.
Okay,
because of what?
Because
because it's a celebration coming.
Are we booked and busy?
We are booked and busy.
Oh, gang. I like that shit. I like feeling important.
So because of that, we are literally about to start recording a shorter version of this podcast to release episode 14 when it would actually come out.
But what's really important, what should really incentivize you guys to check this out is you'll get to hear an exclusive from Cardell. Drop a bomb.
That was right there.
He was a little late though.
I didn't know what you were coming with.
I feel you.
We will have a world premiere.
Premiere. Nah, but yeah, we have to get ahead of the schedule, man. We're normal guys, just like you guys are. You know what I mean? So we definitely have to account for different things and schedule changes. So,
and Wednesday is my motherfucking birthday.
It's lit.
Sorry.
So, just so you guys know what's going on, we're going to try to be transparent with you guys as possible. But Zach or Josh, do you guys have any lasting positive words, or you guys want to save it for the next episode?
No, I have some positive words for everybody now.
Okay.
We're still in dire times.
Yeah.
You're going to get a little bit more of my points in next week's episode. But with everything that's going on in the world, I know that it seems like there's no light at the end of the tunnel. But believe me when I tell you, there is some positive in everything. You just got to find it.
True.
You got to look hard enough.
True.
What you're looking for, your goals, your dreams, they're there.
Yeah.
So you just got to work a little bit harder sometimes to find it.
True. And don't let what's going on in the world stop you from going after those things. Me personally, I have felt like, well, the fuck is the point if the world's going to end soon?
Right.
You know what I mean? That's just definitely a thought that has crossed my mind, and don't let that deter you.
No.
Because you're supposed to treat every day like it's that opportunity. So even the world could end tomorrow. Are you going to go out not doing what you wanted to do?
There are a lot of people that during this pandemic have lost their jobs. They don't know what to do, and they're kind of down on themselves. This is the perfect time to do that thing that you've always wanted to do.
This passion.
The fucking podcast.
This podcast happened because we looked at each other and says, you know what, man? There's no job security in anything. Let's create our own fucking empire.
Facts.
That being said, we're all still working.
Facts.
But
this is a start.
None of us are relying on our jobs to be the end all be all for us at the end of the day. I know people that have started up whole ass corporations.
Facts.
During this pandemic because they lost their job.
Right.
And I've had side conversations with them and they told me this is the best thing that's ever happened to them.
Yep.
So you may not be at that point yet. You may not have been able to look through that lens. I understand mental health and all of that.
Right.
But when you're able to get a grasp on your situation, when you're able to take a step back and really look at what's going on, maybe you'll have similar success to the people that I'm mentioning.
Facts.
I wish nothing but the best to everyone.
1000%.
I want everybody to succeed. I wish that to be a thing. So prayer up to everybody.
Facts.
I'm not the best at responding to text messages, to DMs, to comments, to anything. But if you need anything from me, if you need to reach out, if you want to have a conversation with me, just do it.
Facts. Same message. I repeat that same message.
So that's really all I got to say. I don't want to take up too much more time because we do have to record another episode after this. So
it's lit. Cue me out, cuz.
This is Gentlemen's Club, baby.
We be back though.
Peace out.